Good morning, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Claire, if you're new around here. If you're a returning viewer, then thanks for coming back. I love having you here. So I'm totally aware I've been a bit missing in action over the last week. I definitely had one of those weeks last week where it's one of, what's the saying? Choose a day to have off or your body, choose a day to relax or your body will do it for you. And I 100% feel like that is what happened to me. I was literally just flat out. Hang on, I'm just gonna turn my toast over. So for about the last week, today is the first day that I've woke up and I at the moment I feel okay. I've got up, done my hair, done my makeup. I've just got to nip out this morning because I've got a waxing appointment, so I'm gonna pop to like B&M, have a little look at some, or Home Bargains actually, have a little look at some Christmassy bits. I really need to get on with the Christmas stuff. So yeah, today's the first day. I've got a day off. I am gonna chill. I'm gonna go out and do those couple of things this morning. I'm gonna come back and put Christmas movie on and I'm doing nothing because for the last week I have felt awful. I can't remember when it started, but before last weekend, so we're now on Thursday, I just felt I had a day. I'd actually dropped the kids off at school, come home. Sorry, I'm just making my beans on toast for breakfast. This is the Aldi Essentials wholemeal loaf, by the way. Just heated my beans up to volcanic temperature. So yeah, I dropped the kids off from school, came home, walked the dogs, and I had a whole list of things to do. And just from that moment on, I got in from walking the dogs and I just started going downhill. Like I felt, there was nothing majorly wrong with me. I wasn't ill, but I just felt terrible. It was like all of a sudden I was either like, I'd sat down on the sofa and had a cup of tea. And then when I got up, I was like freezing cold, but it was like those sort of shivers all over where your skin's really sensitive and it kind of hurts a bit as well. And then next minute I'd be like boiling hot and chucking, oh no, that wasn't the first day. That was the second, like every day's been a little bit different. So I was just so cold and I felt so sensitive all over and just like moving was an effort. Like I felt terrible. So I spent the day on the sofa. That was a day I was supposed to be making a YouTube video. So that didn't happen. It was the day after weigh day. That was it. I was supposed to be doing my weigh day results, which by the way, last Wednesday at weigh day I lost 2 pounds, so I was really pleased with that. I've done a couple of SP days, so I'll run through those later actually, what I had. But anyway, yeah, I had that day and I just felt awful and I thought, I hope I feel better tomorrow. And then throughout the night I was like I was freezing. I think I went to bed at about 7 and absolutely freezing, so I'm like wrapped up like anything and just horrible. And the next day I didn't have to work over the weekend, so I just spent the days in bed and like I say, there was nothing else wrong with me, just the fact I felt so tired and drained. I didn't have an appetite, didn't really want to eat anything, didn't want to do anything. I felt really sensitive, like to touch and that, and it just went on a bit like that, to be honest, and that's how I've been the last few days. And then there was the bit where I was absolutely either freezing or absolutely boiling. So I'd be wrapped up in my bed in pajamas and then all of a sudden I was boiling. So I'm getting out of the covers, like taking my bottoms off, then I'm back under again. And it's just been a few days like that. And then for a couple of days, then my hands got really sensitive and swelled up. Like I work as a nail tech and I'm always aware that my hands are going to be something that play me up in the future. All my joints really hurt. And then yesterday, thankfully that's gone. I could hardly move my neck. Like that was all really stiff and achy. And so today I feel half normal anyway. That's the end of my moan. I felt terrible and I have listened and I have took a few days off not doing anything. So that's why you haven't particularly heard from me, because I haven't been doing anything. I did go to weigh in yesterday and I put a bloody pound on. I don't even know how that has happened because I skipped a lot of meals last week. I didn't eat loads. So I put a pound on. But anyway, I've got one last week to get through and then we're on Christmas week. And I don't know about you, I'm not one for giving advice, but Christmas is Christmas and I'll just do what I do. Yeah. So yeah, another week of being on plan. Not going to lose a stone for Christmas. Here's breakfast. Now I'm going to go and sit and eat that. Come out with me today, spend the day with me, see what Christmassy bits we can pick up in Home Bargains, because I do need to sort it out. I'm hosting for like 2, 4, 6, 8 people Christmas Day. 6 adults, 2 children. Haven't planned any of my food, haven't planned any of my tableware. I am misslastminute.com. I think it's so funny because everyone always says, oh, you're so organised, you're always so on it, you're so organised. Honestly, I'm not. It's the same with everything. I am up to the bit where I've got to do it. I don't do it. I'm a last minute puller together. I always have been. I would be the person skiving in the library to do my homework that was due in on that day. Like I'm not a good planner and I'm not a good on timer. I'm a rush arounder, which is what I'm going to do today. No, I'm not going to rush around. I'm going to take my time, go and have a look around some shops and pick up some of those bits that we need. Yeah, so spend the day with me, see what we eat in a day on Slim World and just what we're getting up to today. Right, so I have been to B&M, didn't really pick up anything except a load of cookies. I don't know about you, but at Christmas, rather than getting a box of chocolates, I like to just pick a selection. These are mainly for Mark and the kids. I lie, it's over Christmas, I will be eating these. But I also wanted to get a nice big glass cookie jar. Didn't find one of those. Also on my list of things to find today was a large glass vase. Did not find one of those. Because I've got some of those clear balls and I want to do a Christmas centerpiece with the big vase in the middle, the clear balls that you put water in, and then put like some bits of, oh, I'm in a pine wood actually. It might be a good place for me to get some pine pieces. And yeah, to make my center decoration. Also wanted floating candles. They didn't have those either. Anyway, so I didn't have a very successful trip to B&M. However, I did pop to Homebase, which is closing down, so there's some really good discounts in there if you're looking for Christmas trees, kitchenware. There's money off everything, so well worth popping into your local Homebase if you need any homeware stuff. There was a Denby kitchen plate set, which it was lush. Just don't think the dinner plates are quite big enough. It was £140 down to 70 quid. I'd need 2 of those, but that's what a saving is that. That's awesome, isn't it? I just don't think those dinner plates are, maybe smaller dinner plates would do me good actually. As large as I'd like. Anyway, I'm now going to go for my coffee, meeting my mum and my sisters for a coffee, and I'll catch up later. Dear Santa, tell me that you'll make it here in time. Yeah, this boy is on my mind, the number one thing on my wish list. Oh Santa, tell me you know that I've been good. I put the lights up just for you. You're the only one who can make my dreams come true. I could see the end until... So I almost forgot, and you guys might as well do it with me. I ordered some Glossyboxes. I ordered a December offer, so I got signed up to Glossybox, got my Glossybox plus a box free, plus I ordered a Christmas box. Now this lot I think came to about £30, something like that. I'll put the amount on the screen when I find the email, because I can't quite remember. So I'll put the amount on the screen when I find the email, because I can't quite remember. But let's open them, let's see what's in here. I am sure everyone else got a nice spangly silver box and I've just ended up with this, but maybe they ran out of boxes, who knows. So we will start with the Glossybox December Variation 2, this is. Let's open it, let's see what we've got. I used to get Glossybox before and then I stopped getting it. Because you do build up a bit of a collection, so I haven't had one for ages. I have got the nice silver box in the box. The box is in the box. Here it is. Oh, so this is beautiful. Let's have a little look inside. It's all wrapped up, so cute. And we have got a Juice Boost Brightening Serum. Lovely. We've got something smells awesome in this box. We've got a To Die For eyeshadow, tease. Oh, that's lovely. That's a colour that, I mean, who wouldn't use that colour? I would use that colour a lot. It's gorgeous. Then we have got a So Eco Gold Flake No Crease Clips. Oh, they're little hair clips, look. That's quite cute. Then I've got a Figs and Rouge Smooth Set Flawless Filter Hydrate and Primer. Love a primer. That's a good size product as well. Next up, I've got, oh, it is. This is what smells gorgeous. This is an Espa body wash, bergamot and jasmine. Oh, I can't wait to use that because this whole box smells divine and I know it's this product. It's sealed as well, so you know how strong and nice that's going to smell when it's actually a sealed tube and you can smell it. Smells exactly like spa. A lot of spas use spa products, don't they? I do always enjoy their products. So 5 items in that box. I'll put the price on the screen because I can't remember. But so I think this is the December Glossybox, which is, it's like £12. But that's quite nice. I am loving getting all these little bits and pieces and getting my collection going again. I'm going to be having a right time of it. I was looking in Home Bargains today. One of the things, or B&M, one of the things I was looking at was some little storage baskets to put under my dressing table so I can separate my little product collections that I've got into sort of face and body. But there you go. So that is the December Glossybox. And then alongside that, we got the free box that you got when you got the Glossybox. So let's see what is in that. So there's no box inside the box in this one. And in it, I have got a St. Lux setting spray, a Spectrum Rock and Glam Smoky Shader. So that is a brush. Let's have a look. Feels quite nice. I do use Spectrum brushes already, so I do have a whole collection of Spectrum brushes. Oh, this looks nice. Rouge France's blush, cream blush. So that is in a little pot like this. And it is a cream blush. I think these always look a lot pinker when they're in here, but when you're just tapping on a tiny bit and you blend it out, that'll look quite nice. I do like these cream ones, especially for in the summer. Photo Face, so photo finish effect in a flash. Minimise the appearance of pores, fine lines and uneven skin texture. So is this a primer or a primer? And I've got a bamboo, I can never think how to say this, Chiate or Ciate bamboo. And then alongside those, I got the December box. So this was a special December box. So let's see what's in this one. This one had quite a high value for how much it was. I can't remember. I will put the prices on the screen because I know it's no point me telling you this stuff if you don't know what the value is and what is in it. Oh, again, so this one doesn't come in another box. It just comes in here, but there is a lot of stuff. So I've got these hair scrunchies. I don't know who picked out this colour. It's a bit of a, what's the word, select colour. Nice for bedtime though, because I do like a scrunchie for bed. Black cherry and vanilla body scrub. That looks cool. So that is bubble tea. Spectrum velvet powder puffs. There's a little powder puff in there. Magnetone London Swipe Out Swipes, eco-friendly microfiber makeup remover pads. Oh, that's handy. I like those. So instead of using cotton pads, you just use those and reuse and wash them. I've had these previously and I do really like those. Another big product here. We've got a By Bee Night Nutrition Protecting Night Cream. Good size product there. Crave Lip Gloss. Always a lip gloss fan. You're never going to find me moaning at getting a lip gloss in something. Let's have a little look, see what colour it is. So it is a bit sparkly, sort of this nudie colour. But that's quite nice on. Then we have a Peter Thomas Cucumber Gel Mask, a little bit of bath care there. And a gel moisturizer. And I have a Clay Skin London, which is a micellar water. And a James Read Gradual Tan, Sleep Mask Tan. So it's obviously a put on before you go to bed tanning mask. So that's quite a lot of products. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 things in there. So that is my glossy boxes. Just wanted to open them with you because they've been sitting on my side waiting to film to open them and I keep forgetting, but now I've opened them. Definitely going to invest in some nice little baskets to keep all my bits and pieces in together. And that's it. I'm just in the middle of watching a Christmas movie, watching Best Christmas Ever on Netflix. It has got Heather Graham, the guy from American Pie. It's quite good, funny little one. I'm just going to watch the end of that and then I'm going to go and pick the boys up for school and make a lasagna this evening. So I will film that with you guys, even though I only showed you a couple of weeks ago the lasagna that I make. But I'll be making that later, so I'll include that in today's vlog also.
tell me that you'll make it here in time. Yeah, this boy is on my mind, the number one thing on my wish list. Oh, Santa, tell me you know that
Right, so I'm now making my lasagna for this evening. I'm just chopping up some onion and then I'm going to brown off my mince. So it pretty much, this lasagna recipe, I mean, it is low sin on Slim World, but it's just lasagna. There's nothing that's special to it. I am using Dolmio light jar of sauce. If you saw my vlog the other week, that was the first time I'd used that and I loved it. So that is just for me going to be the go-to nice easy way of making a lasagna from now on. So I've just got my pan heating up on the side. I need to turn my oven on actually. Just going to put my onion in and turn the oven on. Now I'm going to put my mince in a sec. I don't think I show you in the car. I got the most gorgeous little icicles today. I got 6 of them. I wish I'd picked up more because they'd been reduced and they were 10 pence a packet. And they looked pretty crappy on the shelf, but I love them on my tree and I wish I'd picked some more up for 10p a pack. I should have just bought them all really. They look really nice hanging on the tree. Little sparkly red icicles. I'm going to pop my mince in. So obviously to be free on Slim World, this is the less than 5% fat. For some reason recently I keep saying 10%. What's told in the 5%? It's less than 5%. Lean beef mince. So pop that in. And then literally once this is cooked, we're going to add some oxo cube, not while it's cooked. While it's cooking, we're going to add oxo cube, we're going to add some starter. If you want, you can add mushrooms, tin, chopped tomatoes, peppers, whatever you want to add. I'm not adding any of that good stuff because the kids are sharing this and they like it without, and it saves the moaning and the picking out and the faces. So we're just having the mince with the starter. I'm so happy to report that I am still feeling well right now. This time of day has been when I've really been flagging all week. Even on the days where I thought, oh, I feel a bit better today. I feel a bit better today, I'm going to get on with stuff. By this time of day, I've literally been on the sofa and that is me done. I've made them some dinner if I've had to, and then I'm off to bed, in the bath and off to bed. So that has been the annoying thing. Like, I've felt like absolute rubbish, but haven't really theoretically been ill enough to be like, I'm not doing anything, I'm off work and I'm just going to take to my bed. So it's been crap, but yeah, nice to feel better again. Anyway, what I wanted to do was talk about those SP days I've done. I think I've got video of the food I had, so I'll just pop it in the corner. So I've done 2 or 3 days of SP, which is in the book. If you've got the Slim World book, you'll find the information on SP days on page 105. Okay, so that is supercharge your weight loss with extra easy SP. So that S is speed and protein food. So all you're basing your meals on during this time is speed and protein food. So you're going to get rid of the free foods that you would usually eat, and anything you put on your plate needs to have an S or a P sign, or just is going to be something that is used within your sins. You still get 1 hex A and 1 hex B and 2 hex A's, so you measure and weigh those as per usual. I had really good days on SP and I actually found it a lot easier than I thought. I got into some like smoked salmon and spinach and mushrooms. So in the morning for breakfast on both those days, I had like scrambled eggs with, I done some spinach in the microwave. I had scrambled eggs, smoked salmon, and then some fried mushrooms. Really nice filling breakfast. For lunch on those days, I think one day I had a tin of Heinz lentil soup, which is about 1.5 cents for the tin. That was fine. The other day, what did I take to work to make for SP lunch? I can't remember, but I'll show it there if I remember. Then one evening I had a huge salmon stir fry. The other evening I had like chicken and veg, which was really nice. So didn't struggle with that actually at all. For my Hex B, I had the starred Hex B, which is extra SP. So it's just 1 hi-fi bar. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed that. I'm gonna put an oxo cube in my mince. So yeah, I did enjoy my SP days. I didn't find them as difficult as I thought, and I did lose 2 pounds that week, which is great. Like I say, I put on 1 pound this week, and I don't understand why, because I have tried to still be on Slim World, even though I was feeling unwell, and if anything, I've eaten on plan and less because I've skipped meals. So it's a bit strange, but the body's a strange thing sometimes. Bit of basil in there. In a minute I will layer that up. So yeah, SP days went well. I'm definitely going to be doing some more of them in the future. I don't know how many vlogs I'm going to get out now before Christmas because it is pretty busy with work, and we've only got 2 weeks yesterday to go, so that is barely no time at all with work days in between. So I'm still sticking with plan. I've given up on losing a stone before Christmas. I now know that there is no way that's going to happen. I don't know what's going on with me at the moment, but I'm ready to get back on it. I'm going to keep going with it, get as close to Christmas as possible, and then I'll just have those few days off over Christmas, and I'll be back for the first weigh-in straight in the new year, ready to get on there. Are you ready for it? Holiday diet! There's always something to diet for, isn't there? New year, new me, and all that stuff. Anyway, looking forward to holidays next year. Once we get Christmas over, I don't mean over and done with because I love Christmas. I like this time period, but I'm not so keen on January, February, so I will be quite happy to get those months out of the way. I do have a little weekender to Spain in February, well, end of January for my birthday. Excited about that, and yeah, really excited for Christmas now. I need to get on with my wrapping. How are you guys doing? I haven't wrapped anything. I think I have purchased most of my gifts. I do need to go through my list because I started quite early, and it's like you've got loads of time, and you do a load, and then because you think you're organised, you don't do anything. So I need to get on with that. I've just done a Temu order of some Christmas table decorations. So I've ordered Christmas table runners, napkins, napkin holders. I'm gonna make I did get a vase, this vase. So I'm gonna make one of these glass beady things. I've ordered the glass beads, which are these, and you soak these in water and they fill up the vase, and then it goes see-through, so you kind of suspend things in it and then fill it with water and then put your candles on top. So I'm going to try and make that this week. So I'm feeling a bit more on it. I've also ordered some make your own Christmas crackers. I was looking at crackers today and they are just so rubbish. It was like 15 quid for some pretty crackers. Yeah, they looked nice, but inside they had things like a cookie cutter, a bulldog clip, a mini whisk, a short pencil. Who wants a short pencil? Go to Argos and grab one. You know, we can all get a short pencil from somewhere. Why have they not updated these things? Like, just put a miniature hero in it, for goodness sake. Make it something that people want to get. So rubbish. So I've ordered some crackers anyway, making my own. So I'm going to have to go on, I've got a couple of days off next week, and I've got to cane it next week. I've got to get everything I need, and I've got to get on it, because then it's going to be Christmas. Exciting stuff. Anyway, maybe we can make my crackers together next week. Yeah, so I hope you're having a good run up to Christmas. I hope if you're deciding to stay on plan, that it's going well. I hope if you've decided to leave, it's a bit early to leave it, do a lot of damage over those 2 weeks. Yeah, so whatever your plans are for Christmas, I hope it goes well for you. I'm hoping that I can keep on top of it up to Christmas, not put any more weight on, which I seem to like doing at the moment, and to maintain and then lose weight following Christmas. Yeah, that's me. So let's get on with making this lasagna anyway.